Double action first. Definitely some improvement. Some latest grouping right there. Alright, so I finally got some belt keepers. These little loops right here. They sort of keep my big belt attached to my small belt. So when I run, these little belt keepers prevent the big belt from going all the way up or sliding off and slipping and sliding. So it just stays in place a lot longer. It's just easier for me to play basketball or shoot around, and it just feels a lot more comfortable. I don't have to worry about the belt going all the way up here or sliding off or falling off my butt or whatever. So I got about 4 of them. I'm thinking about getting a different type of belt, maybe a leather belt or a so-called real gun belt at some point, but real gun belts cost real money, and right now I'm trying to save money. I'm actually not going to the range anymore. I'm trying to save money on gas, but I can't afford to keep driving 50 miles out to a range. There's a and 50 miles back. There's a closer range, but I'm not going to do that either, because that actually will cost more gas. Because then I got to go to one location to get all the things I need and drive out over to this range and drive all the way back. You can't get anywhere short in a short amount of time when you're living in a rural area. So that's something you got to keep in mind. So anyway, I'm not going to be spending a lot of money on ammunition. I'm not going to be spending a lot of money on gas, driving to different places. It's just too expensive. Yeah, the cost of living could be very expensive when you're doing stuff like that. So I'm just going to focus a lot more on saving. No more major purchases like that SIG. Although I do want an HK USP 45, but hey, that costs a lot of money and my income is very, very limited. I'm not living in an urban area, so it's sort of, my options are sort of limited. I can't really just utilize the resources and the people around me like I would in an urban area, because there's a lot more in those areas and there's a lot less here. A lot less people. And I'm probably going to have to focus a lot more on the internet to really sort of bring in some money. So that's the strategy I'm going to have to do. I definitely have to increase my income and bring in different streams of income to accomplish the type of things I want to do. Now, when I get to a different area, then I'll start to go back to the gun range. You'll see a lot more gun reviews and things like that. For prepping, I'm definitely going to stick mostly with freeze-dried foods. It's going to be easy to transport it. I don't want to get to the point where I have so much stuff that I need a U-Haul van or a U-Haul trailer or anything like that. I want to be able to just pack up all my stuff in the vehicle and just drive on out. That's something I want to stay with. That's how I came down here. Obviously, I have a lot less stuff because of theft, but I want to stick to that principle. I don't want to get bogged down by buying too much stuff that I don't really need. So that's the plan so far. Yeah, I definitely thought about getting a second job, but the thing is, I'm so far out that, you know, it would cost a lot of gas money to try to drive from here to a second location. And then there's the fact that in small towns, everything closes pretty early, around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So if you're getting off work, you're working a regular 9-to-5 job, you just don't have the time to get to that other place. There's not a lot of jobs with second and third shift in small towns. In cities, and yeah, of course, in bigger cities, you have that option. So you have that option for that second income. So, a lot of places aren't even open on Sundays in small towns. A lot of places aren't open on Saturdays, and if they are, it's a limited amount of time. So it's a limited amount of opportunities to make extra money, and jobs are hard to come by in this area. Man, really bad right now. People are really desperate for work. A lot of people don't want to work, but man, I don't know how things are going for you guys outside of this place. I mean, I haven't been in the city in a long time. I went to Atlanta recently, but I don't know how things are going. I know in Atlanta, you know, people weren't really all that optimistic about the job outlook in the city. But you guys tell me. I haven't been in the city. I haven't been where you guys are at in a long time. So you guys tell me what the economy is like in your area and what's going on. How's it feel? Are wages going up? We know wages aren't really going up. Wages are stagnant.